So in this drawing I'm making 3 labels for a couple of friends who make their own beer. So yeah, this is some labels for their beers. The theme I went with for the labels was Norse mythology. So what you will see here first is that I'm beginning to do a drawing, but in a moment I will delete it because, yeah, right there, then I decided that I wanted to create a frame around each drawing at first. So that's what I'm going with there. When I created that, then the first drawing I'm doing is a drawing of Idun, who was the Norse goddess of youth. She is the goddess who brought apples to the other gods, and the gods made them young again. So here's instead of apples, I made it so that she's going around and sharing some beers. I guess this drawing could also go with ciders instead. So here I'm sketching up Idun. At first, how I want her to look like, or the basics of her. And when I'm drawing, I always start with a basic drawing, very scrambled drawing, and then I create drawing over that, over how it should look like, and then I create a third drawing over that, which will be the main line art. So here I'm putting in some more details of her, and then when I've done with that, I'm going to create the line art. And in the background here you see the apple tree, of course, and I created a snake to protect the apple tree. I'm not sure if there's actually a snake in the mythology. I can't really remember that, but it's, you know, it's pretty classical to have a snake or dragon to protect some treasures or some values from the gods. And you can see I've also put a single apple into her bag, just to show that she's the goddess of apples and youth. Then I'm done with the first drawing and beginning on this second drawing, where I'm going with Odin, who are at the Well of Wisdom. Yeah, and that's the story where he goes to the well and it's protected by this giant called Mimir, and in exchange for wisdom he has to take out his eye and give it to Mimir. So I'm drawing him after he has taken out his eye and is about to get drunk on the well. And the head you can see on the well, on the top of the well, that is of course the giant Mimir, or the head of him. I'm not sure if he had already lost his head there, or if Odin cleaved the head off him after he had tasted the well. but yeah, I've just drawn him as a single head here. I think in some versions of the story he is just a head from the beginning, and in some other versions he's a person or a giant, a full-bodied giant, who Odin then kills after he has tasted the liquid or the beer or the water from the well, and animates him back to life with some of his godly magic. But I didn't want this picture to look too grim, like that story maybe is, so I have made them both smile in this picture. And then for the last picture, I just created a picture of a beer and a glass with some beer in it, with a lot of foam, of course, because it is beer for Vikings. So I thought that was pretty great. And yeah, the glass is of course a giant glass. Yeah, so that's it for Viking drawing labels. Hope you liked it. Bye bye.